Hello, and welcome to Your Money 2.0. I'm Tiffany Santilli, social media intern at Cambridge Credit Counseling. I'm currently a senior at Western New England College, and like many other students, I'm eagerly awaiting graduation. The idea of post-graduation independence is exciting, of course, but it's a little bit frightening too, especially with the new financial obligations I'll have. One of the things I've learned here is how important it is to develop a post-graduation plan. It's a good way to get a sense of what life will be like in the real world. Your post-graduation plan is essentially a spending plan, which consists of income and expenses. If you're fortunate enough to have a job offer already, you may already have a good idea of what your salary will be after graduation. If not, you can use the average annual salary for recent graduates from the National Association of Colleges and Employers. It's important to keep in mind that the figure you were quoted, or that you find online, will be in terms of gross, not net income. Your net income is what remains after state and federal taxes, Social Security, Medicare, and any other deductions like health and dental insurance are taken out of your paycheck. For example, if you earn an income of $44,000, your net income could be in the neighborhood of $33,000. That's a big difference, which is why it's important to structure your plan from the money you'll actually receive, your net income. Now let's talk about expenses, which for recent college grads usually include student loans, cell phone payments, and car insurance. Depending on your plans, these expenses can also include rent, utilities, and cable service if you decide to live independently. You'll also have to account for groceries, gas, and going out with your friends. Once you've projected your income and expenses, you'll have an idea of what you'll need to do to make ends meet after graduation. To be honest, when I did this exercise, I was surprised how quickly my paycheck will be spent, and it made me realize that I had some tough decisions to make right now. After being away at college for 4 years, the last thing you may want to consider is moving back home, but it could be the smartest option. According to a study conducted by CNN, 85% of college grads will move home this spring, an increase of 18% over the past 4 years. Like many soon-to-be graduates, I've decided to move back with my parents as well. Although I'll have to adjust to living at home again, there are benefits that will help me get my financial life in order. Moving back home allows you to start building savings and adjusting to the real world without having the stresses of paying a significant amount in rent, though you should contribute something. It's important that you don't waste the opportunity, however. Make your post-graduation spending plan according to what you think you'll be making, and be careful that you don't take on financial obligations that aren't in your plan that you'll have to keep paying when you move out. While you're still at home, you should also start working on your financial reputation. Credit reports are foreign concepts to most college students. Many young adults, including me, have never checked their reports and aren't fully aware of how important it is to monitor them regularly. Among other things, credit reports contain information about how you've paid your bills, and they're commonly used by landlords, employers, and in many states, insurance agents. Almost 70% of all credit reports contain some type of error, so it's important to review your reports for accuracy. Mistakes can cause you to miss out on a job opportunity, make it harder to rent an apartment, and pay more for insurance. Getting free copies of your 3 credit reports is simple and free by visiting annualcreditreport.com. College graduates face a lot of challenges, and the best way to prepare for life beyond the cap and gown is to make a plan right now. That way, when the time comes to move out on your own, you'll know that your finances are in order. You'll know how much you can afford to pay for an apartment, how much you can pay for food and utilities, and how you'll make your loan payments on time each month. The world has a right to expect that much from a college graduate. Well, that's it for this edition. As always, we welcome your feedback and ask for your thoughts and suggestions by emailing us at yourmoney2@cambridgecredit.org. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm Tiffany Santilli for Cambridge Credit Counseling.